Hi guys, my name is Adrian. I play guitar for Tim Vantol, and you might know me as the legendary Mr. Happy. Today is asked me if I could do a short tutorial on how to play the solo in 5-inch screen, and well, it's quarantine time. I have nothing better to do, so let's give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, let's see if I can still do it, right? So I'll break it down for you note for note, and then let's just play it slowly and see what happens. What's important, sound-wise, if you want to achieve something that sounds a bit like this, is try to find anything that looks like a Telecaster, some sort of Vox or AC30-ish amp or a Fender amp, and then you sort of need that slapback delay on there as well, right? So not too much gain, a little bit of slapback. That's it. But for today, I'll leave the slapback off so you can actually hear what I'm playing, and it doesn't sort of cover all of my mistakes. That would be great. So this is the first part. I'll break down the notes for you. I'll go through them rather quickly. You can always go back, right? And then let's try and play it very slowly. But first off, which notes do we need? We start right here, which is fret number 10 on your A string with your index finger, and it's a G. So from this G, slide down to C, which is the root note, and it's always nice, right? So you have this C, then with your pinky, start on this D, number fret 5 on your A string, but immediately slide it over to this E. So it's more like a sloppy E than actually two notes. Then play a G on your D string with your index finger, then ring finger right here, an A on your D string, so that's D7, a C on your G string, so that's G5. Play that twice, we play that 2 times. Then we have our ring finger right here on this D, and then we're going to do the same trick as before. So we've played this D, and then we do a sloppy E. So we just slide that over. It's nice if you're a bit too late, it's great. With its character or whatever, right? And then we have our middle finger available to make this nice interval right there. So we have this E, and then with your middle finger, play this 8th fret on your B string, which is a G. And it should sound like that. And then we go back, so we have played this. Play this again, this note again, an E, we're on your G string. Then this D, you can use your index finger, and then your C on your G string, also index finger. And this is G5. And then play this twice. And that's it. Let's try and play it slowly. 80 BPM. 1, 2, That's it. All right, so let's break down part number 2. We started on this, we ended on this note actually. So the first thing we're gonna do is start here. This is a D on our G string, and it's the 7th fret with our ring finger. Then we go with our index finger to this C, and we play that twice. That's it. Then we do the sloppy slide to E again, same string, we're in the 9th fret, ring finger. We add this note on top of it. This is a G on our B string, 8th fret. And then we're going to sort of reverse that figure. So we have this nice slide with a nice complement, and then we slide this back again. Back to the D, and then end it with a C, index finger, 5th fret, G. That's it. Then we're going to play 2 notes at the same time. Try and slide them in. So again, try to be a bit late. So you can sort of start here and slide it from there. But the notes are the same ones you've played before. So we have this E and this G with our ring finger and middle finger. Ring finger is on fret 9 on your G, and this is fret 8 on your B string for the middle finger. So we slide, so we sort of slide that in there. And then index finger on the D, G string, 7th fret, finish it. And that's the end. We play this C twice, and then we do a sort of a hammer on our D string. We start with the index finger on the G, 5th fret, then hammer on with your ring finger to make it, to turn it into an A note, and then we end on the C. That's it. Let's try and play that super slowly. 80 BPM. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That's it. All right, so let's break down the third part. We're going to start with our index finger on 5th fret D and 5th fret G note, string. All right, so we're going to play a G on our D string and a C on our G string. That's what we start out with. First thing we do is we do this nice hammer on with our ring finger, this one, and we hammer to this A note on the D string. So we start out with this, but immediately hammer it on like that. And then you can resolve it again to your initial 2 notes. So that's what we do. And then we add this note right here. Again, we play this with the ring finger. So it's an E on our A string. So that's the 7th fret. So you start out with this hammer on, then resolve it, then play this E. Again, these 2 notes. And then we have these 2 still available. Middle finger right here on this dirty D sharp note on your A string. So that's the 6th fret. Then a proper D on your A string, 5th fret. And then between this D and the C that we're going to play next, we have a nice little break. You can make it as rhythmic as possible. But we end right here on this C note on your A string. It's fret number 3. That's the third part. So should be doable. Let's try and play this super slowly. Let's try this on 80 BPM. 2, 3, 4, 1. 4, 1. 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. That's it. So let's try and break down part number 4. It's quite simple note-wise, but rhythmically it's a bit more difficult. We're going to start out with this E note with our ring finger on fret number 9 on our G string. And again, just sloppy slide it towards there, and then back to this D with a nice little break in between. And then we do the same trick as before. So we slide this D to an E, and then at our middle finger, which plays a G, fret number 8. But then we're going to do the same slide trick on here as well. So we slide this middle finger from a G to an A, which is fret number 10, and back again. And then we do the same thing again, but we play these 2 notes as well. So the first one is index finger on E on your G string, so that's fret number 9. Middle finger on A on your B string, which is fret number 10. and then slide that 2 over, or don't slide it, just 2 frets down. Alright, and then just try to vibrate these notes as much as possible for extra dramatic effect. And that's it. That you're playing a Tim Vantol solo, I guess. Great. Rhythmically, this part is a bit more difficult because we sort of play around the beat the entire time. I could explain to you how it works officially, but I think it's not that difficult if you just listen closely and try to imitate it. So let's try it real slowly and realize that the first note is before the first beat. So here we go. 80 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now that we've covered all the parts, let's try and play the entire thing on different tempos. 1. Alright guys, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any more questions, just send a message to me or to Tim and we'll help you out. Don't forget to pre-order the record because I think I managed to sneak on plenty of cool guitar things on there as well, so definitely do it. And hopefully I'll see you guys for some shows later this year or next year or soon, right? But for now, stay safe, have a good one, see you around, bye-bye.